Yes, look at this. Once again, you look at this. These are the rectangular sports day activities will be conducted in a rectangular shaped sport, and lines are done, vertical lines are drawn. The distance between them is 1 meter, and flower parts kept along AD, and the distance between any two consecutive parts is, I told, 1 meter only. So the Niharika places and a flag at a distance of 1/4 of AD. 1/4 of AD. Look at this. Niharika runs and 1/4 of the distance AD on second line and post a green flag. So she has posted a green flag at 1/4 of the distance in the second line. Then come back to this another part of this question. Preet runs 1/5 of the distance. Say Preet runs 1/5 of the distance here along this 8th line. So this is the 8th line, and the distance he covered along AD, parallel to AD, it is 1/5 of the distance. Now we have to find out the coordinates of this one. So this is along x-axis and this is along y-axis. Along x-axis is in the second line, therefore x coordinate is second. So now we want to find out what is the y coordinate. See, 100 flower pots means 1/5 of 100. So 1/5 of 100, 1/5 of 100 will be equal to 25. So that means in the 25th part. 100 parts means it is 25th part means 25 meters. So y coordinate is 25. In the same way, Preet is running in the 8th track. So 8th line. So x coordinate is 8. So y coordinate is 7. This is 4. So then 1/5 of 100. This is 1/5 of 100. It is 20. Okay. So y coordinate is 20. So we got the coordinates. So you can find out the distance between this n and p. So now let us use the distance formula to find the distance. So distance np is equal to square root of x2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. So let us subtract this x coordinates. So x coordinate 8 minus 2. So this is 8 minus 2 whole square plus y coordinates 20 minus 25. So here you can write 20 minus 25 the whole square. So simplify this one. 8 minus 2 means 6 square. This is minus 5 whole square. So it will be 36 plus minus 5 whole square means it is positive only 25. So you are getting 1/6 meter. So this is the distance between the two posts. We got. So she has posted a red flag and she has Niharika has posted a green flag, and the distance between them is √61. The next part of this question you see here. Find the distance between the flags. It is over √61 meter. And the next part is Rashmi has to post a blue flag exactly halfway between the line segment joining the two flags. So that means we need to find out the exact midpoint where the blue flag will be posted here. So this is the place where Rashmi is posting the flag. So this is the exact midpoint of this line segment NP. So you can use the midpoint formula. So the point where Rashmi posted, the point where Rashmi posted blue flag is equal to, you can call it as R of x comma y. It is the midpoint. So you can use the midpoint formula x1 plus x2 by 2, then y1 plus y2 by 2. So this is the midpoint. So you will get midpoint formula. You can use that x1 plus x2 by 2. X coordinates 2 plus 8 divided by 2. You can use here 2 plus 8 by 2. Then y coordinate. Look at this diagram. Y coordinate 25 plus 20 divided by 2. You can write here 25 plus 20 divided by 2. So you will get this is 10 by 2. This is 45 by 2. So now what is that point you are getting? 5 comma 45 by 2. So this is the coordinates of the point R where she posted blue color flag in between the N and P. So this is the midpoint of that line segment joining these two flags. This is green flag posted by Niharika, red flag posted by Preet, and this is a red flag, blue flag posted by Rashmi. It is exactly in between these two flags. So this point also we have found out. So that's the answer finally. Just carefully observe here. Find the ratio in which the line segment joining the points minus 3, 10 and see, let us take a line here. So you take this as A, it is minus 3, 10. Then second point B, it is 6, minus 8. So you have to find out, there is a point in between this is minus 1, 6. So let us take this as point. You have to find out the ratio in which it is divided, M1 by M2. So this coordinates of A, I will take this as x1, y1, this one as x2, y2, and this I will take it as x, y. Okay. So now you need to find out the ratio. So when I was doing finding the formula, we got one ratio. You see that ratio, we got the three ratios. Among that, M1 by M2 is equal to, we have this formula, look at this, x minus x1 divided by x2 minus x, or this is also equal to y minus y1, so y2 minus y. You can use this formula directly, but actually you can use the section formula also. Directly you can use the section formula here. So section formula P of x, y. It is m1 x2 plus m2 x1 divided by m1 plus m2, then m1 y2 plus m2 y1, then m1 plus m2. See, everything you know except this m1 m2. You can substitute all this in this formula and equate this x coordinate. This is given P of x, y, it is minus 1, 6, minus 1, 6. Whatever you substitute, equate this one to minus 1. Okay, I will do this also on the other method also. First you can see P of x, y, it is minus 1, 6. P of minus 1, 6. So M1, we do not know. X2 here it is 6. Plus M2 we do not know. X1, look at this, minus 3. Minus 3 divided by M1 plus M2. Similarly, M1 we do not know, Y2, it is minus 8, Y coordinate, plus M2, Y1 is, what is Y1? It is 6, divided by M1 plus M2. See, equate either this one to this or this one to this, anyone you equate. So from this what it implies, minus 1 is equal to 6M1 minus 3M2 divided by M1 plus M2. Now cross multiply, so minus M1 minus M2. M1 M2 transfer to the left side, you are getting 6M1 minus 3M2. Okay, now keep M1 one side and M2 other side. Minus M1, then minus 6M1 is equal to M2 right side minus 3M2. So this is minus 7M1. So is equal to, this is minus 2M2. I want M1 by M2. Keep M1 here only. M1 by M2 is equal to. So this 2 you can transfer. What you can do? Keep your minus 2 here itself. You are transferring only M2 to the denominator. And you transfer 7 to the right side, minus 7. So minus and minus cancels, you will get 2 by 7. So this is the ratio we wanted. So you can use this formula. See, I equated this x coordinate with this first one. Or even you can equate the second one. 6 can be equated to this one. So there also you get the same answer, 2 by 7. So this is one way of doing. The other way also I will explain. Listen here. M1 by M2 is equal to x minus x1. So x2 minus x. Or another formula you can write M1 by M2 is equal to y minus y1. So divided by y2 minus y. As for this formula, so while deriving the section formula, I used this ratio. Once the triangles are similar, this is the ratio I obtained. From this only we derived that section formula. So in that case, this also can be directly used here. So now M1 by M2, I want to find out this ratio. is equal to x value. What is that x value? It is minus 1. So you can write minus 1, then minus, what is x1? x1 here minus 3, then it becomes minus of minus 3 means it becomes plus 3. Divided by x2, look at this, x2 here 6, then this minus. So x value, again it is minus 1 is there, then you write here minus of minus 1 plus 1. So then it becomes 2 by 7. So this is the value of m1 by m2. Direct substitution also possible, then using your section formula also you can do this. So that's it. Very easy to remember this one, x minus x1, x2 minus x. Here y minus y1, y2 minus y. So this is easy to remember, or if you don't remember also section formula you can use directly, substitute in the section formula, equate x coordinate with the first one and y coordinate with the second one, whichever you want you can do there to find the ratio. Here we have a question, find the ratio in which the line segment joining a1 minus 5 and b minus 4 5 is divided by the x-axis. So very important question, listen carefully. So let me take, say line segment joining by x-axis divided by x-axis. Suppose this is a Cartesian plane, this is y-axis, okay, this is 0, and let us take this is x-axis, okay. So this is x-axis. See line segment joining 1 minus 5 and minus 4 5 is divided by x-axis. So divided by x-axis, I will take this is a, point A, 1 minus 5, and then y value, another value, this one, I will take somewhere it is b, okay, b is, this is given, what is that, minus 4 5. So if you join this by a straight line, somewhere, maybe not at the 0, somewhere it may be intersecting. So I will not write the y-axis where it is, so just you write this is intersecting x-axis. So I have taken only the x-axis now, vertical line I have not taken. So let us take, this is a point where it is intersecting, or I will write this as a P. This is a point P which is intersecting the x-axis. Okay, so line AB, this is a line AB. So coordinates of A given, coordinates of B given. So it is intersecting the x-axis at some point. We do not know, let us take this as point P. Find the coordinates of the points of region. We want to find out this coordinates x, y. And the ratio, not known. Ratio is not known. But we need to find out the ratio, coordinates of this one. See, any point, see, so A, point A of, what is the coordinates? A of 1 minus 5. And B, I will take minus 4 5. So, and the P, point on x-axis. What will be the general form? If a point lies on x-axis, the general form of any point x, 0, y value will be 0. So the point P will be x, 0 because the point lies on x-axis. So if I join simply directly, I write like this. This is A, this is B, and let us assume this is a point P. This is x, 0. So 1 minus 5, so then this is minus 4 5. I'll write this as x1 y1, this is x2 y2, this is, okay, x y. You can use the section formula now. Here m1, m2, not known. You can use the section formula P of x, y is equal to m1 x2 plus m2 x1 divided by m1 plus m2 or m1 y2 plus m2 y1 divided by m1 plus m2. Substitute here P of the point is in the form of x, 0. Y coordinate, you know, it is confirmed, y coordinate is given because it is a point lies on x-axis. m1 we do not know, right, as it is m1 into x2. x2 here minus 4 plus m2 we do not know, x1 here 1 divided by m1 plus m2. Then m1 y2, you know, y2 value it is 5 plus m2 into y1 it is minus 5 divided by m1 plus m2. See, first we need to find out the ratio here, m1 m2. Which one we have to equate? If I equate x here to this one, you will not get that answer. But equate this 0, already this value is known, equate this one with this one. So therefore I will write 0 is equal to 5m1 minus 5m2 divided by m1 plus m2. Now if you transfer this to the left hand side, what happens? 0 will be 5m1 minus 5m2. m1 plus m2 into 0 is 0 only. So which implies 5m1 is equal to 5m2. 5m1 is equal to 5m2. That means m1 by m2 is equal to, it is 5 by 5. It is nothing but 1:1. So you got the ratio now. m1 is also 1, m2 is also 1. Now you have to find out the point here now. X value you have to find out. So x is equal to what? Look at this question now. Minus 4m1, this is m1, minus 4m1 plus m2 by m1 plus m2 is equal to x. X coordinate is equal to this much. Okay. So now substitute minus 4 into 1 plus this m2 is also 1, then 1 plus 1 is equal to x. So what you are getting now? Minus 4 plus 1 divided by 2 is equal to x. Minus 3 by 2 is equal to x. X value is minus 3 by 2. So this is a value. Which is that point now? We can take point P of x comma y as P of this minus 3 by 2 comma 0. This is the point minus 3 by 2 comma 0. So which is the point on x-axis dividing the line segment AB in the ratio of 1:1. This must be the midpoint of this, because this is 1, this is also 1, 1:1 ratio we are getting. m1 by m2 is in the ratio of 1:1, therefore it must be a midpoint. So then to find out the x coordinate, see y coordinate is known, x coordinate we do not know, therefore you use this one, x coordinate equate. So once you equate this one, so you will get x value as minus 3 by 2. So this minus 3 by 2 is only x value, y value is already known, it is 0 because it is a point on x-axis. This is 0, this is minus 3 by 2. So that's how you can find out. It's an important question. Any doubt is there, you can ask me. Question number 6 I have taken now. 1, 2, 4, 5, x, 6 and 3, 5 are the vertices of a parallelogram. So parallelogram properties, you know, this is, so let us take this is a parallelogram. So ABCD is a parallelogram. So if the coordinates are given, this is 1, 2, B, 4, 5, 4, Y, C, X, 6 and D, 3, 5. Parallelogram taken in order, find X and Y. So this, all the vertices in order, one after the other you have to write. So now you have to find out X and Y. Can you guess what is the method to find this values of X and Y? What property of this parallelogram can be used here to find X and Y? Tell me. Length of opposite sides. You are going to use the distance formula. If opposite sides are equal, that property can be used in distance formula. But here now using section formula, let me take this. So now if I join these diagonals, so diagonals. Properties of diagonals, you know, let them intersect at point O. Both the diagonals intersect at point O. And they bisect each other. O must be the midpoint of the diagonals. Okay. O is the midpoint of AC. So you know that O is midpoint of AC and as well as BD. So this is the property of a parallelogram. In a parallelogram, diagonals bisect each other. The midpoint formula, you know that midpoint formula. So you can use this one, x1 plus x2 by 2, then y1 plus y2 by 2. So using this, find out the midpoint of AC, find out the midpoint of BD, both are same only. So let us first find out midpoint of AC. Midpoint of AC is equal to AC. x1 plus x2 by 2, 1 plus x by 2, 1 plus x by 2, comma, y1 plus y2 by 2, 2 plus 6 by 2. So this is 2 plus 6 by 2. So this is the point. And if you simplify this, 1 plus x by 2, this is 8 by 2. And finally, after simplification, what you will get? So this is 1 plus x by 2, comma 4. So this is the midpoint of AC. Similarly, let us find out midpoint of BD. Same way, we can add this midpoint of BD. 4 plus 3 by 2. So I can write 4 plus 3 by 2, comma, y coordinates. 5 plus y by 2. 5 plus y by 2. So now this is 7 by 2. This is, you cannot simplify right as it is. So both must be same. Midpoint of AC and midpoint of BD must be same. So you can write here midpoint of AC must be equal to midpoint of BD. What is midpoint of AC? See, it is 1 plus x by 2, comma 4. This is equal to midpoint of BD 7 by 2, comma 5 plus y by 2. If these two are equal points same means x coordinate should be equal to this one, y coordinate and y coordinate should be equal. So which implies that 1 plus x by 2 must be equal to 7 by 2. So you can cancel denominators here. So therefore 1 plus x is equal to 7, x is equal to 7 minus 1, that is 7 minus 1, that is 6. So you got x is equal to 6, x value. Okay, similarly equate the y coordinates. 4 is equal to 5 plus y by 2. Transfer this one. 8 is equal to 5 plus y. So y is equal to 8 minus 5. 5 transfer to the left side. So y is equal to 3. So you got the y coordinate. So they asked us to find out the values of x and y. The property we used here, very important. Distance formula means it is a lengthy one. If you use the midpoint formula, then it is very easy. Midpoint of BD and midpoint of AC both are same because diagonals of a parallelogram bisect each other. After using this midpoint formula, so you get very easily both the midpoints are same, equate them, x coordinate with x coordinate, y coordinate with y coordinate, you will get x is equal to 6 and y is equal to 3. Look at this question now, all of you. Find the coordinates of the point A where AB is the diameter of a circle whose center is 2, minus 3 and 1, suppose if I draw a circle now. So let us say assume this is a circle. So then let me draw the diameter here. So this is AB is the diameter passing through the center O. AB is the diameter. And you have to find out the coordinates of the point A. If you do not know x1, y1, you write. So B, it is given. So AB is the diameter of circle whose center is 2, minus 3. This one is given 2, minus 3. And point B is given 1, 4. Now you have to find out the x1, y1. So same property, since O is the midpoint of AB. So midpoint of AB, you can use the formula to find the midpoint of AB. Midpoint of AB is equal to, you have that x1 plus x2 by 2. Comma y1 plus y2 by 2. So midpoint of AB it is nothing but 2, minus 3. This is the midpoint of AB. x1 plus x2. x1 is same. x1 plus x2 here it is 1 divided by 2. So x1 means this one. x2 means the first coordinate. x1 plus x2 divided by 2. Comma y1 plus y2 divided by 2. y1 is this one. y2 is 4. y1 plus 4 by 2. Now look at this. Both are equal. Equate this x1 with this one now. 2 must be equal to x1 plus 1 by 2. This first coordinate should be equal to this one. So therefore 2 to the 4 is equal to x1 plus 1. So therefore x1 is equal to 4 minus 1. Transfer. x1 is equal to 3. So this is the value of x1. Equate this second coordinate. This minus 3 must be equal to this one. So y1 plus 4 by 2 must be equal to minus 3. Now y1 plus 4 is equal to minus 6. Cross multiplication. y1 is equal to minus 6 minus 4, y1 is equal to minus 10. So this is the point A is, so coordinates of A, therefore coordinates of A 3 comma minus 10. So we got x1 and y1, that is nothing but 3 comma minus 10. So this is 3 comma minus 10. X value is 3, x1 is 3, y1 is minus 10. So this is how you can do this one. Understand this question? If A and B are minus 2 comma 2 and 2 comma minus 4 respectively, point vertex, say point A is minus 2 comma minus 2, B is 2 comma minus 4 respectively. Find the coordinates of point P such that AP is equal to 3 by 7 of AB. So let me join on line segment, draw a line segment AB. So the coordinates of A is given, so minus 2 comma minus 2, and the coordinates of B is given 2 comma minus 4, and there is a point P here. So let us take this is, we have to find out these coordinates of point P. Let us take this as x comma y, and it is given AP is equal to 3 by 7 of AB. To find out this point of division, we need to find the ratio m1 by m2. That means I want AP by PB. I want AP by PB. This is required now. So that is m1 by m2. So here instead of AP by PB, we are having AP by. So if you transfer, you will get 3 by 7. So AP by, see we are having, look at this, AP, you can write AP is equal to 3 by 7 of AB, or AP by AB is equal to 3 by 7. But what we want, AP by AB, it is not the thing required, we want AP by PB. See, out of 7, AP is 3 parts out of 7. AP is 3 parts out of 7 equal parts of AB. See, AP is 7 means AP is 3. So from this what you can conclude, I can write this AP by PB also. By looking the ratio you can tell me. AP is 3 parts, AB is 7 parts. Tell me what is this PB then? This is 3, total 7. 4. So then you can write AP 3, this must be 4. 4, it must be 4. Sum of these two must be equal to 7. So you got the ratio m1 by m2 is 3 by 4, 3 is to 4. So you can use the section formula to find out the point coordinates of point P now. See, directly they are not given the ratio. Sometimes if you take 3 by 7, wrong. Your answer is wrong. So indirectly they are given the ratio. AP by AB we are given, but we want AP by PB. So carefully observe the ratio and find out the required ratio here. The required ratio is AP by PB, that is 3 by 4. So directly now you can use the section formula. Section formula says P of x comma y is equal to m1 x2 plus m2 x1 divided by m1 plus m2, then m1 y2 plus m2 y1 divided by m1 plus m2. So substitute here, m1 here, this is, see, m1 by m2. This is m1, this is m2. 3 x2. x2 here, this one, 2. Plus m2 here, 4. x1. x1 here, minus 2. It is minus 2 divided by 3 plus 4. Then m1 here again 3 into y2 here, look at this, minus 4, second coordinate, plus m2 here 4 into y1 minus 2, first coordinate, minus 2 divided by 3 plus 4. Now this will be 6 minus 8 by 7. This is minus 12 minus 8 by 7. 6 minus 8 means minus 2 by 7. This is minus 20 by 7. So this is the coordinates of the point P of x comma y, which divides the line segment in the ratio of 3 is to 4. We got the coordinates of this point P using section formula. One tricky thing here they have given is this only. Carefully you have to observe the ratio, nothing else. Remaining things same only. 3 by 7, that is AP by AB. I want AB by BB, the convert that into 3 by 4. That is the key point here you have to understand here. The remaining things same as usual you are done in section formulas problem. The question is find the coordinates of the points which divide the line segment joining minus 2, 2 and 2, 8 into 4 equal parts. So now you can take this is a point A and this is point B. The coordinates are given minus 2, 2. Coordinates of B given 2, 8. So you have to find out the points which divides it into 4 equal parts. So there are, see, 4 equal parts means first let me divide this into 2 equal parts. So I will take this is P. So then if I take the midpoint of this one, this is Q or this is R. Now this, otherwise you can take PQR in order. So P, Q, R. Now this is divided into 3 equal parts. All the 4 parts are equal now. See, there are 2 methods of doing this one. You want point P. See, this is equally divided. Point P is dividing this line segment into 4 equal parts. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it is 1 is to 1 is to 1 is to 1 you can take. Or if you want P, 1 is to 3 you take and find out P. You want Q means 2 is to 2 means again 1 is to 1, then you find out Q. Then R, 3 is to 1, find out R. That is using section formula. Here another method, you can use the midpoint formula also. 4 equal parts means Q must be the midpoint of AB, use midpoint formula here. Then P must be the midpoint of AQ, use midpoint formula here. Then R must be the midpoint of QB, you can use the midpoint formula there also. So either you can use the section formula directly or midpoint formula. So let us find out the point P of x comma y. Let me find out m1 x2. So I will write m1 x2 plus m2 x1 divided by m1 plus m2 comma m1 y2 plus m2 y1 divided by m1 plus m2. Now substitute here. These are the points. What is the ratio? P. I am finding the point P. What is the ratio?
1 is to 3.
1 is to 3. 1 is to 3. So m1 here 1, x2 2 plus m2 here it must be 3 into x2 means minus 2 divided by 1 plus 3. Then m1 1, y2 here m1 y2 here 8 plus m2 here 3, y1 here 2 divided by 1 plus 3. See, 1 into 2, then 3 into minus 2. Again 1 into 8, 3 into 2. So you are getting 2 minus 6. You will get 2 minus 6 by 4, comma 8 plus 6 by 4. So what is the point you are getting now? So that point P of x comma y